Now that we've got that noise off, we could come back and do the boys' game.
That was noise.
Casey just got Coach Brian
Not
Conley.
music.
Thanks to you all for watching the girls' game. Actually, I posted some really big numbers for that one, so thanks so much for the support. We've got one more game to go, and that's the Ellender boys against the Assumption boys. You've seen both teams. The Tarpons have played both teams. But if you would favor Ellender based off of that. But then you look at common results lately. Assumption beat Morgan City, who beat Ellender. I don't know. There's a chance that we can maybe get a good one here.
Yeah, we could, but I know one thing. Assumption better get back on defense because the two times I've seen Assumption play at the end now, South Fools just ran away with it at the end. Assumption, they didn't care about getting back on defense. If they do that tonight, that's not a good formula.
Boy, look at the lineups here. The tallest player on the floor for either team is number 13, LaHarry Twiggs for Ellender, who's maybe, 6 foot?
Maybe.
Like, we've got 10 guards out there on the floor, which leads you to believe we might be getting up and down in a blur. This tripod might be about to get put to work.
Get some WD-40 on it.
Carter will be going against Jefferson. And we're underway. Moller gets the tip for Assumption. Mustangs played very well in the second half against South Lafourche on Friday. Nearly got a win. Attacking in the first possession and traveling is Jalen Jupiter. Now here come the Pats. Jaden Carter on senior night. He ain't a senior. He's a ninth grader. Getting into the middle, that's Carter. And here come the Mustangs. Feed it inside, taken away, but a hold on the comeback for Ellender. Tamaj Virgin is not with Ellender tonight. Jahari Carter's wearing that number 2 jersey.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
See if Ellender could take advantage. Carter all the way through. Tough shot, but he made it. And Ellender's on the board first with the ninth grader scoring it. Jupiter. These two teams, I believe, played one another at the HL Bourgeois tournament earlier in the year. Ellender put it on him pretty good. Moller. Top of the key. Versing into Jupiter. Jupiter off the dribble. Lost it and traveled.
Ellender matchup defense kind of confuses some teams.
So now they come on offense, trying to add to their early lead. Carter to Twiggs. Look at the Royal Williams wide open, strong. Rebound goes up in the air, and now Hampton's got it. That's his shot. That mid-range, he missed it. Rebound goes to Assumption Jupiter. Here come the Mustangs. Moller for 3. In and out. And now the Patriots. Twiggs to Royal Williams. Back to Twiggs. Inside to Carter. Carter will pull it out. Getting to Royal Williams, and that'll be a turnover. Coach, I got to tell you, we've seen 2 minutes of basketball. Neither team's playing worth adoring right now in the early stages. Both teams are going to have to pick it up.
Yeah, it seems like on the other end, Ellender's getting every tip ball. Assumption's tipping the ball a lot, but is getting it right back to Ellender. Ellender's first turnover of the game.
Moller to Jupiter. Out of Jones. Back to Jupiter. Back to Jones. Assumption trying to take a little air out of the ball. They attack, and they'll draw a foul. So Javon Williams will go shoot 2.
That's one thing that Tarpons had trouble with is stopping Williams from penetrating into the paint.
I think Assumption in Division II non-select is actually inside of the top 28. So they're playing to try to better themselves. We certainly know Ellender's there also. They made them both. Were tied 2 apiece. Ellender coming the other way quick. Carter to cutting Twiggs. Blocked, but a foul will be called. LaHarry Twiggs.
Nice job by Twiggs running the floor for the Patriots.
Congratulations to the Ellender girls. If you're just tuning in, didn't see that we did the girls game, Ellender won the first half of this doubleheader.
Which was a pretty
good
good game till the last 4 minutes or so.
Twiggs makes the shot. Yeah, it felt like for the first 3 quarters, Ellender was up by like 4 or 5 points the whole way. And then late they separated. Made them both at the line. Here come the Mustangs. Molaire. Getting it to Jones. Back to Molaire. Good move. Missed it. Rebound back tap to the Mustangs. And Ellender will pull it away. Off to the races. In transition. Carter lays it up and in. You can't give up those easy ones to Ellender in transition. They will eat you alive. Williams using a screen into the lane. Tough shot. Missed. Rebound to Hampton. And now the Patriots coming the other way. Royal Williams to Twiggs. Ellender attacks. Pulling it out to Carter. Up to the other Carter, Jahari Carter. Now Hampton. Feeding an inside Carter wide open, lays it up and in. Good find from Richard Hampton, and Carter's off this strong start to the game. It's 8-2. Assumption getting it to Jones. Long pass to Molaire. Back to Williams. Williams attacks. Into the lane. One too many steps. And the Ellender defense coach is suffocating Assumption early on.
Yeah, what's happening against that matchup, Assumption has 0 movement on offense, makes it tougher for them.
Ellender quickly the other way. Carter shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to Assumption. Now they're looking to push. Jones to Molaire. Molaire will pull up. No. Rebound goes up in the air. Assumption's got it, and they lay it up and in. Good strong finish that time from number 2, Williams. Was that number 2?
Yes, 2.
And Ellender turns it over.
No,
3. Jefferson.
3.
My bad.
Right. Yeah.
Jefferson scored it, then Ellender turned it over. Molaire. Now to Williams. Williams a little shimmy shake to Molaire. To the corner, Jones. He's a shooter.
Yes, he can.
Nope. Rebound goes to Ellender. And they'll lose it out of bounds. It'll stay with Ellender.
Some Ellender fans not very happy.
No, they're not pleased.
The ball got wet somehow.
Look at Cornell. Doing everything. He hooked us up, got us rosters, hooked us up with a table.
Drawing the ball.
That's right. Carter, long 3. Nope. Rebound to Assumption, and they'll throw it all the way down the floor back to Ellender. Williams. Steps into one. Oh, boy. I was just about to say, I don't know how good of a possession that is, but he made it. Anytime you get 3 points out of it, you'll take it.
A good one.
Jupiter. Coach Hollins directing traffic for his team, giving them a call. To Williams. Williams using a screen into the lane. And now they'll get it out of the lane. to Molaire. Molaire with a step back three. Strong. Rebound to Ellender. The Assumption offense is going to have to get easier than this. Carter maybe gets away with a walk. Backs down, blocked away. Good block that time by Jefferson. Comes Assumption. Attacking.
Nice
good
pass.
no-look pass. And a layup no good. And Ellender will save it and get it to Hampton. Hampton in transition. To Carter. He's at the hot hand. No. Rebound to Assumption. Jones. 1:30 to go in the opening quarter. Ellender up 7. A lot of dancing from Williams, but good defense by Ellender. Now they get it to Jupiter. Jupiter attacks off the dribble into the lane, shoots it up, and no. Put back, no. Another chance, good.
That was Jupiter.
Yep, Jupiter found the basketball, and it's a 5-point game. Carter, nice pass, but the layup no good. Put back, no good. Couple of point-blank misses for Ellender. Assumption has it, and they'll throw it off of Ellender out of bounds. This is what Cornell was kind of talking about happening in Morgan City. It just let them hang around. So far, Ellender's been in control, but Assumption scoring just enough to keep it interesting.
I was told today that Ellender had a very big lead on Morgan City.
And squandered it.
Like 25 or so points.
Which is why the running time rule is ridiculous. But that's neither here nor there. Molaire for a 3 in the corner. No, short. Rebound goes out of bounds. And it'll stay with Assumption. Ellender will get Ronell Boyd into the game. We see him a lot when they play South Lafourche because he's a bigger kid. It's an extra body to throw at Daniels. Frankly, all of the bodies that they've thrown at Daniels this year have not had a lot of success. Assumption will shoot it up in the lane. No. Rebound goes to the floor, and Ellender will lose it out of bounds.
Well, this has been a very fast-moving first quarter.
Only 3 combined fouls will help with that. Molaire will hold for 1. Ellender has the arrow. They'd like to get a stop here and go at him in the second quarter. Molaire attacks. Long 3. No. And that's the end of the first quarter. With our score, Ellender 11, Assumption 6. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching high school basketball on Bayou Sports. We'll be right back after this. One quarter down, 3 quarters to go. It's 11-6 Ellender over Assumption here on Bayou Sports. We're happy to have you here. Bringing the game into your living room. A lot of folks have said, man, I'm enjoying watching the games. I can't make it work, or I'm older, can't get around. That's why we do what we do. Try to take care of you all. Carter. Getting it to Williams. Williams. Has it deflected, got it back. To the left side, Carter. Nope, rebound goes high, and it should be a travel. Yeah, good call. Ronell Boyd got it, went to the floor and walked. So here come the Mustangs. Marcus Moller. To Williams. And get it to Jefferson, now back to Williams. Muller's got to get going. He's too good of a scorer. I don't think he's scored yet in the game. Attacks and loses it. And here comes Ellender. Royal Williams in the lane. They'll call it on the floor. He thinks he's got an and one, but Coach Phil said, no, that's not going to be. In the NBA it would be, but I don't see a Pelicans logo anywhere on here. We did have a lot of players get injured in the first game, so maybe it was a Pelicans game.
Well, that's years that's been happening.
Williams to Carter. Carter to Williams, a three. Strong rebound goes out of bounds to... Nope, not out of bounds. Saved, but the Mustangs have it. Moller coming hard into the lane. Tough shot. Got it. He makes tough shots. That's why he's a really special player. Ellender quickly the other way. Roy Williams lays it up and in. Do all that work to score, and then you don't run back on defense.
Yeah, if Ellender wants to shoot the three, give it to him.
Moller with another tough one. No. And here come the Patriots pushing it down the floor.
That's what you got to stop.
And Assumption will get a timeout because you said in the pregame they got to run back on defense. The last two possessions, they did not run back on defense. And it's 15-8.
See, that's been consistent in 2 games that I've seen. They just a lot of times don't get back. And when against this team here, you don't. And when you do get back, if you stop the transition baskets, force them to shoot contested 3-point shots. And, they'll make some. But I've always said a formula to beat Ellender, you cannot let them score transition baskets, and you cannot let them shoot 3-pointers.
Right.
You have to take one of those 2 things away to have a chance to beat an Ellender team.
And Assumption did that for a lot of the first quarter, but in the second quarter, fatigue may be setting in. 15-8. And Ellender now in a full court press. Williams has it poked away. Hampton pass to Carter, and it's a 9-point game. This is an interesting part of the game as Assumption gets all the way down the floor and missed it. And now comes Ellender. Hampton with the mid-range. No. Rebound goes to the floor, and Carter's got it. Hampton from NBA 3. Bang! And you get the feeling Assumption may be in some deep water right now. Can they swim? It's going to be across the timeline, but stolen. And Hampton lays it up and in. Another Assumption timeout. Ellender is rolling and having a good time. They're up 14. But, boy, Ellender in the first quarter, Coach, only committed 1 foul. And that allowed Cornell to say, hey, let's go get the damn basketball.
Yes.
And that they have done in the second quarter, amping up that pressure.
Very physical pressure defense, and it turns into their easy offense. And when it's all said and done, after the game, you look at the stat sheet, and if you let Ellender convert 7, 8 3-pointers, and if they get 35 points in the paint, it's over. You have to take one of those away. And it's tough to do. This team here, when their pressure is going, it turns them into their easy offense, and they are forced.
So it's the second, as Taylor says, panic timeout of the half for Assumption. They've used up 2 30s. See if they could settle down a little bit. Long pass to Williams. Williams being trapped. Getting it inside, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. Good hustle that time by Juper. I don't know if he had to do that. I think Ellender was about to knock it out anyway, but he didn't throw it off of Hampton.
Yeah, it was nice hustle and smart play.
Ellender's going to get Jorvon Williams into the game. Mustangs throw it in. Moller, NBA three. Strong. Rebound goes to Assumption for a putback. No. Another chance. No. Another chance. No. And another chance up and in. 4, 5, 6 looks at the bucket. It's finally Ward who scores it. Williams to Carter. Carter to Williams. Now Royal Williams with a three. No. Tipped up. Assumption's got it. Assumption getting it to Moller in transition. At the rim. Good pass and a good finish by Williams. So Assumption's on a 4-0 run. Carter the other way. Tough shot. No. Rebound Assumption. And it'll be a held ball. The arrow pointing to Assumption. Coach Bychurch letting them know, hey, fellas, it's a physical game. Let's settle down a little bit.
Yeah, Ellender, last two possessions, not very good looks on the offensive end.
Midway through the second quarter, Assumption trying to get back in it. They fell down by 14. Now cut it back to 10. Moller. Tough shot. No. Put back. No. Another chance up. No. Boy, how many shots in the lane. They've still got it. Shooting it up and in. Second and third and fourth chance opportunities. Ellender's got to rebound the ball. Twiggs to Royal Williams. Into Carter. Attacks tough shot. No. Rebound to Assumption. Boy, Assumption's responded after that second timeout. Moller all the way through. Lays it up. No. Rebound tap to Ellender. But they'll lose it out of bounds, and it'll stay with them. Coach Scott can't be pleased with his team's activity on the glass right now.
No, because Assumption's got plenty of shots on the inside, just missing.
Ahmad Castile, number 12, big boy coming in.
He was big for the Mustangs Friday night.
Yeah, he was. They had some starters in foul trouble. He played some big minutes. That was one of the biggest frustrations for Brody Williams on Friday is that, look, you got a big lead and you've got a lot of their guys in foul trouble, and they actually were the ones making the run in the third quarter. Leon Veal in the house. His Vanderbilt Terriers are taking on Ellender on Thursday. Long three from Hampton, no. Rebound goes to Twiggs. Back to Hampton. Now Royal Williams. He'll square one up. Air ball. Rebound goes to Ellender, though, at the rim. Twiggs, no, and a foul will be called. So if what we talked about a minute ago is true, and I think it is, which is that Ellender blew the lead against Morgan City, Coach Cornell can be happy that they got up 14 and really have just stopped playing. They have not had good energy as the free throw is good from Twiggs.
They had a little run from Assumption, but I think he's still happy with the tempo. It's still an up-tempo game, which would favor Ellender, but they got to convert on the offensive end. They missed some 4 threes.
Back to a 10-point game. Williams up in the air, inside for a layup that's no good. Another putback that's in. There's our guy, Castile. Ellender Carter at the rim. That should be a held ball. Oh, they'll call foul. Maybe got a little bit of the arm. I thought he had a lot of the ball, too. It's the 15th foul on Assumption, just one for Ellender.
On the pass.
Hampton. Got it in for a three. Got it. That is Jorvon Williams. Assumption taking another crack or two at this press. Moller across the timeline. Working on Carter. And a foul called. Only the second team foul for Ellender. No, Cornell will be happy with that.
Yeah, when that happens, he can keep the pressure on you, and they just don't stop with the pressure. Their slogan, 32 minutes of pain. Look, it's 32 minutes. You better be handling the basketball.
Assumption gets it in. Jupiter getting it to Williams. Williams using a screen into the lane. No. Rebound goes to Assumption for a tough shot that's no good, but they've still got it down there. Layup up and in by Castile. So Assumption's size giving Ellender some problems. But Ellender, another three. No. Rebound goes to Carter. Now Hampton. Getting it to Royal Williams. In and out. Rebound goes to Assumption. Here they come. Jupiter. And I have no idea what they were trying to do there. Commits the charge, trying to go behind the back.
Yeah, nice job by Hampton taking the charge.
And that'll put Ellender in the penalty for the rest of the half. Defensive fouls the rest of the way. I think Coach Hollins thought the same of that drive there as he's getting to get the young man out for
very happy.
Williams to the left corner, no good. Rebound to Hampton, who will be fouled.
See, that's a nice job by Hampton, not standing and watching on the weak side. Weak side rebound is crucial, and Hampton did a good job of getting that offensive board for his team.
So 2 shots coming for Richard Hampton. First one is up and strong and out. He's been quiet. He's got, what, 5? Yeah, that's a quiet half for him. He's capable of scoring 15 a half. And he made that one, so it's a 10-point game again. Muller across the timeline. Loses it. And, yeah, good call. He went over and back. Yeah, he did. So the Patriots will keep possession with 1:20 to go. Twiggs to Hampton. Hampton reversing his dribble. Now to Royal Williams. Into Twiggs. 1 minute to go in the half. Williams. Boy, he got clobbered. No call. Rebound goes to Assumption. It's tapped back. Mustangs getting it to Mollaire. Mollaire attacks into the lane. Shoots it up. Nope. Rebound goes to Ellender. Hampton coming hard. At the rim. Lays it up and in. Now Mollaire by himself down the floor. He lays it up and in. Back to a 10-point game. Back and forth we go. Hampton. Tough shot. Got it. My goodness.
Well, you said he was quiet.
Yep, he is waking up. Mollaire is fouled. Ellender has several fouls to give with 18.4 to go. Ellender up by a dozen. Assumption trying to get one last clean look. But the way that these teams have gone up and down the floor, they may have several possessions left. Williams. Across the timeline. Good pass, but it's stolen away by Ellender. And here they come. Trying to get up a shot. Good hustle by Mollaire, and that'll be halftime with our score, Ellender 32. Assumption 20.
Mollaire just saved 2 points for his team, diving on the floor for that ball. That was a very smart play, and he saved 2 points for his team.
No doubt. Ellender's up a dozen. I'll try to see if they'll play, or if they won't play music, we'll keep it here, but something tells me it's about to be blaring. Let's see. So far, so good. Coach, what are you seeing in the first half? I may have to cut you off quickly, but what you see?
Look, the pressure from Ellender is big, and you made a great point. Their lack of fouls early in the first quarter and pretty much for the first half allowed them to continue their pressure and allowed them to get into their three-quarter court press, which affected the Mustangs either in turnovers or playing out of control, fast tempo. Mustangs have 12 turnovers in the first half.
I want to thank State Bank and Trust Company. Cajun banking served just the way you like it. Our friends at South Lafourche Biddy Basketball, Damien and those folks are starting their all-star season, doing a wonderful job with the kids. You get in a car wreck, you better call Tommy Bado, the law offices of Tommy Bado. I want to thank Terrebonne General Health System, the Community Sports Institute. Tomorrow, I will be eating the finest cuisine at the locker room. And in addition to that, we'll also do play-by-play live from the locker room. I want to thank the law offices of Jerez Jambal Jaro, LLC, attorney and notary. Also, our friends at Dufresne Building Materials. Go experience the Dufresne difference. They take good care of us throughout the course of the year. Trap Chevrolet, Trap Cadillac Chevrolet, www.trapauto.com. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Go visit them today and take your game to the next level. Lady of the Sea General Hospital, compassionate medicine close to home. Some of our newer sponsors, Martin's Heating and Air Conditioning. They've just merged with Regional Electric. We want to congratulate them on that. How about Joe's Septic Incorporated, on call 24/7 for all your fencing and septic needs. Edison Schwest Offshore, now hiring vessel positions. Stay aboard and secure your future. Schwest.com/jobs. Rescue Ain, Heat and Air LLC, 532-6640, a proud Daikin dealer. And this is one that's involving the Lady Tarpons. Our live went off on Friday, so I didn't get a chance to run this ad. Happy Sweet 16 to Ayla Guidry, Lady Tarpon cheerleader. Her mom and folks want to let them know we're extremely proud of the amazing young woman you've become. Love Mom, Stephen, Adeline, and Aubs. P.S. Good luck getting that white jacket at Nationals. Boy, amen to that. Hopefully the Lady Tarpons bring it home. We're going to turn off the mics for a second, catch a little breather. It's halftime here. Ellender's up by a dozen. You're watching basketball on Bayou Sports. All right, we're back. 1/2 to go. Ellender up by 12. Casey just with Coach Brian Colley. If you're Ellender, what are you doing here to try to put this one away and have a stress-free fourth quarter?
Pedal to the metal. Keep doing what got you this 12-point lead. Stay out of foul trouble early, so if you need to, you can continue doing this the entire second half. But and get Hampton more involved. He got in the last half of that second quarter. He kind of got involved a little bit, and maybe look to try and attack the rim a little bit more instead of relying on threes so much. And Assumption, you got to handle pressure and look and chip away a little bit at a time with this lead. I don't think you can maybe score 4-6 point runs at a time, but like going on 18-0 runs
like we saw Friday,
I don't think it'll happen.
Yeah, they were down about this at half against South Lafourche and ended up leading going to the fourth quarter. Let's see if they've got that same type of push in them. Carter to Royal Williams. Tough shot, but he made it. Tell you something, Royal Williams has played well tonight. Just a steady score. Williams for Assumption. All the way through. Tough shot. No. Rebound goes out of bounds to Assumption. That was their biggest advantage in the first half with second and third chance opportunities. Molaire. Boy, I keep seeing people coming out of the concession with plates. And Cornell, I know you're going to go back and watch this. You've got to hook us up with some food next time we're here, brother. Molaire with a long three, and he banked it in. Carter. Nice move. Shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to the floor. And Ellender's got it to Hampton. Hampton feeds it inside. Good pass and a good finish by Carter. Ellender in that press. Assumption has it stolen. Royal Williams. Royal getting it to Carter for a three. No. Rebound goes to Williams. Now out to Hampton. Yeah, good call. Good call. They were in the lane the entire possession. While we got to stop, but you want to congratulate Royal Williams of Ellender, number 3. He's going to Arkansas Monticello to play. His football signed last week. Went with Jack Chasson, a Tarpon. Joining Kendall Walker, who's a Tarpon out there. Assumption against the press will throw it away. I had a player tell me one time, Coach, that against these guys, it just makes you mentally tired because you can never stop thinking. Like, they're coming at you in every direction.
Yeah, from different angles. You're right. They're coming at you.
Hampton gets it inside to Williams. Actually, to Carter, my apologies. And it's stolen by Assumption. Now Molaire. Tough. No. Gets it back. Put back. No. Rebound goes to the floor, and Assumption still got it. And Ellender finally pokes it away. Now a 2-on-1. At the rim. No. Put back. No. My goodness, a 2-on-1, and they don't score. And then a foul. That's why Cornell's bald. He lost all of his hair because of plays like that. 2-on-1, you miss 2 layups, then commit a cheap foul.
Yeah, and uncontested. Nobody around Carter on that first layup.
Molaire to Jones. Back to Molaire. Long home run pass to the rim, and boy, it was there. They just didn't catch it. Jupiter dropped it. He had a layup try if he could have caught that one. 5:44 to go.
With a player coming off the court.
Ellender looking to add to their lead. They were up 12 at halftime. They're up 13 now. Carter is tackled. We'll bring up 2nd and 2 for the Patriots.
Yeah. Mustangs going to a 1-3-1 defense.
Looks like it.
Ellender's going to, maybe because of 3-point shooting, but Ellender's going to have to attack this 1-3-1.
Carter pulls up.
That's how you
do it. There you go. 15-point game. Molaire across the timeline. Getting it to Williams. Back to Molaire. Long three from the parking lot. No. Rebound goes to Ellender. Royal Williams all the way through. Nice move at the rim. Draws the foul, and Royal will go and shoot two.
Yeah, you mentioned before the game a bunch of guards, and there's not much height. But Ellender's jumping ability on rebounds makes up for that lack of size that they have.
You know, it's a little strange because the Patriots in years past have had tremendous height, but this year, boy, just the seeds have not grown quite as high. Free throw is up.
Yeah, a lot of things are different. Once I get out, a lot of things change.
Right. The year that you get out, Ellender doesn't have any size. One more shot for the prolific wide receiver and really explosive point guard. And it's a 16-point game. Molaire getting into Jupiter. Jupiter to Williams. Williams to Jupiter. In the corner, boy, they need it. No. Rebound goes to Jupiter. Out to Williams. Williams is fouled by Hampton.
Second team foul of the half, Ellender.
Assumption's got to get some offense. Jupiter will start the possession. Cross midcourt. Attacking. Nice move. Loses it out of bounds to Assumption.
There's a lot of talking going on by the Mustangs. Some people in the stands they're talking to or the bench.
Yeah, they got to settle down. Molaire with a three, short. Rebound goes to Assumption. Jupiter's got it. Jupiter will go over and back. Coach Cornell was not happy that Hampton didn't pick up the ball. Now Carter. Getting back to Hampton, to the middle. Royal Williams from the foul line. Splash. Royal Williams continues to play very well. Molaire. Tough floater. Got it. That's the thing about him. He'll miss 4 or 5 in a row and it just don't bother him. He's capable of getting hot at any time. We learned that the hard way Friday. Williams to a cutting Twigs. No, that's Williams, and then a putback by Carter. 18-point game. Molaire all the way through, and there he goes. This is how it started on Friday. Couple runners, couple three-pointers. But the problem for Assumption is they get a steal and lay it up. No. Royal Williams has got it. Williams to Hampton. Now to Jorvin Williams. They feed it inside to Carter. No. Rebound up in the air. Ellender's got it, and they'll draw the foul. So what I was saying a minute ago is that even though Molaire's getting going, the thing that Ellender's doing that South Lafourche wasn't is scoring back at them at the other end. So Jahari Carter will be shooting. Didn't get any clarification from Coach Cornell Scott if Tamaj Version is no longer with the team, but I know he's not with them tonight. Because the first thing he did, he said, hey, do you have your roster from earlier in the year? I said, yes, sir. And he told me, hey, Carter, who was 11, is now 2, and 2 is not here tonight. Version is usually a starter for them. Free throw is strong. Rebound goes to the shooter who pulls it from the foul line. No. And an over-the-back foul.
Good call.
So that's the third team foul on Ellender with 3:02 to go. Patriots are going to get Liam Nakan into the game. No, I also don't see Christian Falgu with Ellender tonight. 33. We've seen him also start some games.
I've seen him on the bench earlier.
Mustangs get it in. Williams loses it. And here comes Ellender.
No, my bad. I did not.
Attacking. Good pass and a finish at the rim. So Ellender starting to add to their lead. Molaire splits the defense. Shoots a tough one. No. Rebound goes to Molaire, who's in the lane again and scores it. Here comes Ellender. Carter loses it to Assumption. 2:43 to go in the third quarter. Assumption trying to make a little push. Molaire all the way through. No. Rebound to Williams. No. Putback opportunity. No. That was a miss by Ward. Assumption still got it. Molaire inside to Williams. Backs down. And one. Thought maybe they were going to call it travel, but instead they give him the and one, and it's a 15-point game. And that and one quickly gets Richard Hampton up off the bench.
Right now, Ellender on defense is standing and reaching a lot, letting the Mustangs get to the rim. They're missing their first shot, getting the rebound, missing a second shot, getting their rebound, and finally drawing the fouls.
2:24 to go in the third quarter. Free throws flat. Rebound goes to Royal Williams. And here comes Hampton. Hampton with a tough one. But as we've said, he makes the tough ones. That's why he's a great player. Molaire. Speaking of tough ones, no. Rebound goes to Ellender. Up 17. Williams all the way through, forces it and stolen. And the layup is up and good. We got some clarification about some of the personnel for Ellender in just a second. So good to know that the mics are working. Someone heard what we were talking about. They get it inside, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. Yeah, we're told that some of the young men that we've been talking about with Ellender are no longer with the team at all. So a little bit thinner. They get it inside to Carter. Reversing it to Boyd, wide open. No. Rebound goes to Ellender, and one. Let me tell you something. We don't have a power player of the game on Bayou Sports, but if we did, Jaden Carter would be in contention for it. The ninth grader from the opening tip has set the tone and played really hard.
And a nice play by Knockout for the Patriots, tipping the ball to Carter under the basket so he can shoot that layup and end one.
Free throw's no good. Rebound to Molaire. Molaire will walk. See, that's the thing about him. But boy, he really shot them back in it on Friday. But late, he also attempted some really bad ones, too. That one was forced. Hampton with an NBA three. No. Rebound goes to Jupiter. Jupiter trying to handle the press, and a good job by Carter deflecting it out of bounds. Mustangs got to settle down. Jupiter. Cross midcourt. That's a tough shot. No good. Rebound to Nakan. Here comes Ellender. At the rim. Laying it up and in. That is Rael Boyd. There's Molaire. And a foul called. That's the fourth team foul on Ellender.
Yeah, Coach Scott's telling his guys, look, we had them trapped. Don't reach. Just put your hands up. And the Ellender does a great job of using their body once they get people trapped.
Yeah, a lot of the things that may look like a foul or not. They're just playing hard. Williams attacking, shooting it up. No. Rebound goes to Carter. Carter to Royal Williams at the rim. Lays it up and in. And this one's getting away from Assumption. 21-point game. Molaire Across the timeline. Tough shot. No. Rebound goes to Carter. To Hampton. Hamp at the rim. Lays it up and in. And Assumption is into their phase of we're not running back anymore. And Ellender's going to push them out the gym if they're not careful. 3 on the third quarter clock. Williams shoots up a prayer. That's good. A tough three-pointer at the buzzer will end what was not a very good quarter for the Mustangs. Ellender's up 20, 56-36. We'll be back with 1 minute with the fourth quarter. You're watching on Bayou Sports.
Oh, yeah, when it hopefully gets 35.
Come back. 20-point game. Got the official saying they're cramping up. Can't have that. Carter getting it to Hampton, feeding an inside good pass and a good finish by Carter. All Ellender, up 22. Williams across the timeline. Using a screen. Tough shot. How often have we said that tonight? Put back. I think that young man needs to play a little more. Castillo has been good. He's got 6 points.
He does a great job around the boards.
Carter, no. Rebound goes to the floor, and Ellender lays it up and in. Royal Williams. Showing some strength there. To your point early in the game, they're small, but they still rebounded pretty well. Molaire deflected, but to Williams, and Williams is fouled. That'll be the 15th foul. That's the one thing Cornell is not happy with his team right now. He doesn't like all the fouls they're committing.
Yeah, when they do foul, they quit moving their feet and they're reaching.
Assumption. Got to get it in to Williams. Williams all the way behind the three-point line. Attacks into the lane. Tough shot with the left. No. There's our guy. Ahmad Castillo. Boy, he finishes around the rim. Garbage man cleans it up. Scores at the rim. Carter. To Royal Williams. Williams attacks into the lane. Boy. Royal Williams said, hey, I heard y'all calling Jaden Carter the player of the game. I may have something to say about that. He's played his tail off tonight. Williams across the timeline. Pass to the corner to Ward at the rim. No. Put back. Good. That's been Assumption's best weapon. Second chance. Ellender back in a blur at the rim. They'll get it to Hampton.
Nice.
Good pass for the layup by Carter. Now Assumption quickly the other way. Molaire, one-on-one. Lays it up and one. Defense has been optional in this fourth quarter. With 5:51 to go, Assumption trying to get back in it. How many for Molaire?
17.
17, make it 18. Hampton. looking to dance. Top of the key. Attacks into the lane. Good find. And the layup's no good by Boyd. And Ellender's got it. Royal Williams. Boy, from Montague. No. Rebound goes to Assumption. Assumption got numbers if they could handle the ball. Williams. Have it taken. Attacks the lane. Excuse me. First shot that's no good. Rebound to Boyd. Hampton. Into the lane. Loses it. I thought he might have kicked that one out of bounds, but Ellender will keep possession. Ellender up 19 with 5:06 to go. On Thursday night, they've got a big one with Vanderbilt coming up. So the Patriots will get it to Carter, about a 15-footer, no, but it'll stay with Ellender. If you're Cornell up 19, knowing you got short rest, would you maybe get some of your horses out if you get the opportunity to?
In a minute or so.
Carter with a 3. No, rebound tapped, and Assumption's got it.
If he made any phone calls, he knows what his team can do quick.
Yeah, you're right.
I won you, and you're going to put the Mustangs in the bonus next foul, so it's not something you want. You want that clock to run.
Some frustration right now. Jupiter is being talked down by Coach Bychurch. Number 5 for Ellender, Ronell Boyd's giving his opinion. And that's one thing you don't want. You do not want someone the day before you play Vanderbilt to do something crazy and get suspended. Moller has it stolen at the rim. And a miss. Put back, no. Hampton's there, and he cleans it up. Now here comes Assumption. Down the floor. At the rim, Williams passes it to the Goche, who lays it up and in. And Cornell, I think, is calling timeout. Yeah, 30-second timeout. Hot enough, 4:16 to go. Ellender's in control. What do you see out there, man?
I just see, again, pressure from Ellender, forcing the Mustangs into 20 turnovers and playing out of control. And it's I've seen Ellender earlier in the year. I think they are a better basketball team today than what they were just a few short weeks ago.
Yep, no doubt. They look to be poised.
But they play in their style of game. They're getting up, they're letting the pressure turn into easy offense for them. They're making just a few three-pointers, enough to make you go out and guard them. And once, look at the stat sheet after, points in the paint is going to be lopsided, and that's the difference.
66-46, the call. There's a scorebook issue. I don't know why. I had the score at 47. Oh, there we go. It must have just been a mistake. They added it. 47 back. I just hit the wrong key. No, now they put it back to 46. So we'll go back to 46 with them. Hampton with a 3. Short. And Moller's got it. To Williams. 4 minutes to go. Williams all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. It's one of the keys, man. If you could stack up fouls against these guys, they stop contesting those shots at the rim as they're fearful. 3-point try. No. Rebound to Hampton, who will teardrop it up and in. Moller. All the way through. And, boy, Moller's got such good spin on the ball at the rim. He's always got that English pulling that ball into the goal. Hampton, nice pass and a layup by Carter. 3:10 to go. Williams into the lane, got it. Neither team is guarding an inch right now. And they did add that Assumption point back to the board, so it's 70-53. Going back and forth with that. Carter will wisely pull that ball out. Now they get it to Royal Williams, who will Euro and lay it up and in. Assumption will get it to Ward. Ward at the rim, lays it up and in. Coach Scott's going to watch the fourth quarter of this on Bayou Sports tonight, or Huddle, and say, man, our fourth quarter defense was not good.
Yeah, not at all.
Carter will shoot 2 with 2:18 to go. The first 3 quarters, Assumption was getting to the rim, but Ellender was doing an excellent job contesting at the rim. Now it's just a Matador, Olay. Just go score.
We'll go over the stats after, but balanced scoring from the Patriots.
They haven't played Lutcher yet. But, boy, I'm thinking that's going to be a good game. Lutcher will have a little more size, but guard for guard, that's going to be a fun matchup.
I don't know when. Is that the last game of the year maybe? Or
Yeah, well, it's got to be coming up fairly soon as they make one of 2. If that's an off night for us, may have to make a reservation as a foul is called.
yeah, Hampton's out. I believe his night would be over.
Should be a 1-and-1 for Assumption as the 7th team foul. Moller approaching the 20-point mark. And he makes the shot. We talked about how good of a football player Royal Williams is. Well, that young man at the line ain't bad either. Made them both. 2:10 to go. Carter gets it inside for a shot by Ronell Boyd. Moller, NBA 3, way off. Rebound to Goche. No. Ellender's got it. Williams. Williams in transition to Boyd. Lays it up and in. Williams, no. Rebound to Boyd. Home run pass. 3-on-0. And a missed layup. Putback is up and in. Got 3 letters for you, Bubba. AAU. An AAU game has broken out here in the last 3 minutes. Moller with an NBA 3. No. Here's Ellender pushing it down the floor. Moller trying to rip at it. They'll get it to the rim for a layup that's up and in by Williams. The timeout called by Coach Scott. He wants to get some subs into the game. With 1 minute to go, Ellender's going to improve their positioning.
Castile comes out. He was the only one who hustled down the floor and defended, and he's out of the game.
I think it's Goche.
Goche.
1:05 to go. Ellender in control. Another couple of possessions. Setting the stage for Thursday when Ellender will be playing Vanderbilt in a big high-stakes matchup for the boys and the girls both. Ellender on the girls' side especially could really use that district power point. Williams shoots it with the left. No. Putback is no good. Rebound goes to Assumption at the rim. That's 30. Oliver. And Ellender's got it. And here they come. Have it pulled out. In the corner for a 3. In and out. Rebound goes to the floor, and Assumption's got it. Williams Throws an alley-oop to Moler, and his own teammate stopped him from scoring it. Ellender now at the rim. They'll lay it up. No. And here comes Assumption. At the rim. They'll lay it up. No. My goodness. Moler. The three blocked. It'll go out of bounds. The last minute has been really rough.
Oh, mercy.
1.1 to go. Ellender's going to get the win. They get it in for a shot that's good at the buzzer by Castile. Ellender gets an 81-59 win. Coach, some final thoughts. The Patriots take care of business.
Look, again, pressure from Ellender. Just too much for the Mustangs. Balanced scoring for the Patriots. Jaden Carter, 15. Hampton, 18. Carter, number 2, had 9. Roy Williams, 18. Twiggs, 8. Javon Williams, 7. Molinaire led all scorers with 22 tonight for the Mustangs in a losing effort. But, again, too much pressure from the Patriots. They played their game. They hit a few threes. They scored in transition. That's their game.
Buddy, thanks so much for the help, man. This was fun. A little impromptu opportunity to test out some equipment. People that I've been texting say that they've been watching, they've been enjoying it, so everything worked out good, man.
Yeah, hopefully it worked out. We can do this again soon.
No doubt. Well, look, for Coach Brian Colley, this is Casey Gisclair telling you good night. Ellender gets a sweep. They win the girls' game and the boys' game. The boys' game with an 81-59 final score. Good night, everybody.